Hello everyone, my name is Prabdeep Kaur. Today I'm excited to share some research on how can one influence the growth of pea plants. Peas are a fantastic source of protein and vitamins, and understanding how they grow is a crucial part for optimizing their cultivation. This study investigated the impact of a fascinating plant growth regulator called gibberellic acid, or GA for short. Wanted to see if GA could act like a magic potion for pea plants, making them shoot up taller. Now, pea plants are nutritional powerhouses packed with proteins and vitamins. But what makes them grow tall and strong? Many factors contribute, and this study focuses on GA's role in this green equation. So, our research topic for this presentation and for the research is investigating the growth of gibberellic acid on pea plant growth. Gibberellic acid is a naturally occurring plant hormone that plays a key role in various processes. It can influence seed germination, how long stems grow, and even when flowers bloom. So the question is, can GA be used to give pea plants a growth boost? It is hypothesized that GA application would lead to increased plant height, but there might be a twist. Two pea varieties were used. The little marvel, known for being short and stocky, and the alderman, a taller variety. I wondered if these pea personalities would respond differently to GA treatment. So the null hypothesis is that there is no difference in the average height of pea plants between the control group and the groups treated with varying concentration of gibberellic acid over a 3-week period, whereas the alternative hypothesis says that there is some significant difference in the average height of pea plants between control group and the groups treated with varying concentrations of gibberellic acid solution over a 3-week period. To test this hypothesis, we designed an experiment with two independent variables. To test this hypothesis, a experiment was designed with two independent variables. Pea seeds were soaked in either a low concentration or high concentration. The low concentration was 0.5 gram per milliliter and high concentration was 1 gram per milliliter of GA solution. Dill marble and almond seeds were used to see if they responded differently to GA application. Also had um, control crops that received no GA treatment. This allows to compare. The dependent variable in this experiment was plant height. And then I carefully measured the height of each plant every week over a 3-week period to track their growth. The equipment used for the procedure was pea seeds with the two varieties, gibberellic acid solution, the high and low, a spray bottle or a dropper for applying GA solution, ruler for measuring plant height, pots for growing pea plants, trays for collecting excess water, labels for identifying plant crops, light source as sunlight, and data recording sheets such as or like paper. Pea seeds from two varieties were subjected to different soaking solutions to investigate the influence of gibberellic acid on their growth. Three soaking solutions were used: water only, low concentration gibberellic acid, and high concentration. Each seed group received a specific soaking duration to ensure consistent exposure before planting. After soaking, the seeds were planted and their growth was meticulously monitored over 3 weeks. Plant height, the dependent variable, was measured every week to track the impact of Ga concentration and P variety. This experiment design allowed me to compare the growth patterns, as I've mentioned. The controls. Three solutions were solved: plain water, low Ga, and high Ga. Checking the control. To ensure the experiment was fair, I included control group. One group soaked in just water, mimicking the natural growth of pea plants. Another used both pea varieties to see if they responded similarly to Ga. The key to success, which is measuring. I meticulously tracked plant height every week for the 3 weeks. This allowed us to see how Ga concentration and P variety played a role in how tall the plants grew. The results were quite interesting. Overall, pea plants treated with Ga grew significantly taller than those without Ga, especially the little marble variety with high Ga concentration. These supercharged little marbles reached a whopping 49.2 centimeter by week 3. It seems Ga does act like a growth potion, at least for some pea varieties, but here's the twist we suspected. The almond variety surprised me. While the high Ga little marbles were the tallest for most of the experiment, the almond plants with high Ga concentration actually surpassed them by week 3, reaching the staggering 57.6 centimeter. This suggests the almond variety might be extra receptive to Ga's uh, growth promoting effects, especially at higher concentration. The graph depicts the average height of pea plants measured weekly over the period. The experiment investigated the influence of gibberellic acid on the growth of the pea varieties. As you can see from the graph, pea plants treated with Ga, particularly little marble variety with high Ga concentration, exhibited the greatest height over week 3. This suggests that Ga application promotes stem elongation and plant height in pea plants. This concludes our exploration of the fascinating influence of gibberellic acid on pea plant growth. You can find the list of references in the slide. Thank you for your attention. I hope you find the presentation